This was a requested tutorial. The keys I'm using are in the bottom right corner of the viewport. You can get to the video sequence editor from the splash screen. The video sequencer is divided into channels, each of which will contain a strip. The strip can be made up of effects, images, animations, or video files. Channel 0 is unusable for strips because it is used to show a composite of all the strips in the other channels. I'll be using Blender animations, Big Buck Bunny, and Elephant's Dreams for this tutorial. You can download these animations from archive.org. The links are in the description. You can import your strip in a few ways. You can drag your strip onto the channel from the folder. You can also use the Add drop-down menu to add your strip. To select a strip, you can click on it or box select it. To delete a strip, you can select it and press the X key. To zoom in or out on the strips, you can use the scroll wheel. Using the G key will allow you to move the strip. You can also click and hold and move the strip. Shift S will allow you to snap any selected strip to the playhead. To cut a strip, you can use the strip drop-down menu or press the K key to split the strip. You can use a soft cut, which allows you to extend the strip after the cut and have the video continue to play. Or a hard cut. You can add effects by selecting a strip and either using the Add menu or using Shift A to bring up the same menu and choose an effect. You can also split or delete these effects just like your other strips. For some effects, you need to select two different strips, shift select the strips, and choose an effect from the Add menu. For transitions, you need two different strips that overlap. Since I want to transition from Elephant's Dream to Big Buck Bunny, I need to add Big Buck Bunny to channels 3 and 4. I can then cut Elephant's Dream to shorten it. I need to select the strip from channel 2 first, and then shift select the strip from channel 4. I can now either use the Add drop-down menu or Shift A and add a gamma cross. I won't go into all the options here, but please note you have various options depending upon the transition under the Strip tab in the sidebar. You can also add text, and color grading to the strips using the Add menu or Shift-A. You also have options under the Transform panel of the Strip tab in the sidebar. You can change the position of the selected strip, you can also change the scale and rotation of the selected strip. If you want to transform the strip from a corner, for example, you can move the origin. You can also mirror the strip along the X and Y axis. You have crop options in the sidebar also. You can add crops to each side of the selected strip. I'll quickly go over the remaining options in the Strip tab. Under the Video panel and the Strip tab on the sidebar, you can use the Strobe option to display only certain frames. If I change it to 10, I'll only see every 10th frame of the strip. I can also reverse the frames and view the strip backwards. This can be useful if you need to reverse part of a strip for any reasons, such as demonstrations. Under the Color panel, you can increase or decrease the saturation of the strip. You can use the Multiply option to multiply the color by the set value, which will increase the brightness. The Float option converts the input into float data. The Time panel controls the source and timeline position of the strip. And the Source panel controls the sources of the strip, such as the file path and name, as well as methods of interpreting these files.